Hi guys, so Kate Hoey used to be a member of the Labour Party, now she's a member of the House of Lords. Her main bugbear at the moment is with the Northern Ireland Protocol. As we know, the Northern Ireland Protocol is part of the withdrawal agreement, which is a consequence of Brexit, something that she campaigned for and voted for. Now, she wants the Northern Ireland Protocol scrapped, but unfortunately, like many others in Northern Ireland, on the unionist side, the loyalist side, they don't actually have an alternative. They want it scrapped, but they want to replace it with nothing. In reality, they will use the issue of the Good Friday Agreement or the Belfast Agreement and say it's undermining, this protocol is undermining it, when in reality they don't care about the Good Friday Agreement. They would like to see a border on the island of Ireland, which would be in breach of the Good Friday Agreement, or undermine it at least. Now, she appeared in a video I uploaded last week where a member of the loyalist community talked about causing disruption in Dublin over the Irish government's insistence on Boris Johnson implementing the withdrawal agreement or the Northern Ireland Protocol that he signed. Now, Kate Hoey is going to challenge Lord Frost in the House of Lords. My main issue is with Lord Frost, not so much with Kate, because he could have just shut her down. Let's hear what both of them had to say, and then I'll explain what I mean.
Baroness Hoey.
I know that the Noble Lord understands the fragility of the situation in Northern Ireland due to the protocol. I hope he also understands the feeling, as I saw at the rally in Newton Ards last week, not just people are angry, but they feel desperately upset and saddened that they feel that they have been neglected, they feel, by their government.
So if they feel neglected by their government, why are they planning to march on Dublin? You were there. It's not like you heard it, from second hand or something. You were there and you were on that stage, and you're saying that these people feel neglected by their government, but they're, instead of marching on Westminster, they're marching on Dublin. Please explain that to me.
Could the Noble Lord the Minister ask me what criteria will Her Majesty's Government use to judge when the protocol is not realising its objective in Article 1 to protect the Belfast Agreement in all its dimensions, not just the North-South, so stuck up very strongly for the Irish Government, but the East-West, the Belfast Agreement in all its dimensions?
There's nothing in the in the Good Friday Agreement or the Belfast Agreement about the East-West relationship. Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. That cannot change unless the people of Northern Ireland vote for it to change. What we're talking about here with the Northern Ireland Protocol is goods moving from Great Britain into Northern Ireland, not people. Not the people of Northern Ireland, their identity has not been affected by this. Now, people like Kate Hoey will pretend that it has, and they will say, look, the people of Northern Ireland are being undermined by the protocol. Remember, the protocol is a consequence of the withdrawal agreement, which is a consequence of Brexit, something that Kate Hoey voted for and campaigned for, okay? Now, let's hear what Lord Frost had to say about this.
Minister.
My Lords, the question raised by the Noble Baroness is obviously a very political one, and I think political judgment is the important aspect to bring to these questions rather than sort of mechanical criteria. It's very clear that we've already seen political turbulence in Northern Ireland, and it's clear that the delicate balance in the Belfast Good Friday Agreement does risk being disrupted. We obviously keep this matter under very close review, and we recognise a clear responsibility to act in support of stability and security in Northern Ireland.
Now, he's always quite cryptic. When he said that the Good Friday Agreement or the Belfast Agreement could be undermined by the protocol, what does he mean? Because it's more about Brexit. Brexit has undermined the Good Friday Agreement. Now, when I said at the beginning he could have shut her down, he could have basically said, the protocol is working. Businesses in Northern Ireland are able to access both the GB market, they're able to export into the GB market, and they're able to export into the EU. England can't do that. Scotland can't do that. Wales can't do that. So the protocol is working. The protocol is actually better than Brexit. The protocol is better than whatever the rest of the UK has. And we saw it when a member of the House, a member of the House of Commons, I think it was the Northern Ireland Affairs Committee, who responded to Sammy Wilson of the DUP, another person who wants to have the protocol scrapped and was not a fan of the Good Friday Agreement, when he told Sammy Wilson that his businesses in his constituency would bite off his hand if they could have something like the Northern Ireland Protocol in England. So Lord Frost could easily shut her down by saying the Northern Ireland Protocol is working, businesses are actually quite happy with it, some of them are struggling, but most of them seem to be quite content with what the relationship is now. They're able to export frictionlessly into Great Britain, and they're able to export in the same way to the rest of the EU. The protocol is working. Now, if you want to focus on political aspects, that's a different kettle of fish. But the objectives of the protocol are about trade, not politics. So you can't say that it's not working. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. But I just want, before we go, I wanted to show you this clip from, I think it was 2015, where Kate Hoey was interviewed by Andrew Neil about Brexit. And this is hilarious.
Kate Hoey, can you name any reputable independent study that shows us better off if we leave?
Probably not better off as such, and I haven't.
Well, even one that says we'll just be the same.
But you see, I think.
Could you name any reputable study?
I think we're discussing this with greatest respect, in the wrong way. I mean, clearly the.
Well, with greatest respect, I think our viewers would quite like an answer to the question. Can you name any reputable study that will show us better off, or even just the same, if we leave?
Well, I can't actually produce a study that's.
You know, she went from standing on a boat with Nigel Farage to being a member of the House of Lords and criticising the protocol, the Good Friday Agreement, saying she's also criticised the Good Friday Agreement by saying that, you know, it's unsustainable. It needs to be basically scrapped as well. To a position where she doesn't care about peace in Northern Ireland. She didn't understand what she was voting for. She wants other people to pick up the pieces, and she's gone from, you know, sitting on a boat with Nigel Farage to sitting on a podium with a member of the loyalist community who wants to threaten violence in the Republic of Ireland because of something he voted for or supported, she voted for and supported, and Boris Johnson did not actually agree. Well, Boris Johnson agreed to, but is not implementing. What a bloody mess. Anyway, once again, let me know in the comments section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot. I want to say a big thank you to all of my patrons. You ensure that this channel continues to exist. I'm eternally grateful for all of your support. If you join Patreon, you will receive instant access to our Discord server, where we have both audio and video chats. You can chat with me and other patrons, where we discuss important and non-important issues. Becoming a patron per month costs about the same as a large coffee, so why not check it out?